Columba was born into the nobility in the north of Ireland, possibly in line to be the High King of Ireland. He was well known as an organizer, poet, songwriter, and prophet. He planted a great many monasteries in Ireland before being involved in a dispute over copyright while he was at the monastery in Clonard under Finian. As part of his creative meditations, Columba copied out the Book of Psalms from Finian's own handwritten copy. When Columba was due to leave, he wished to take his copy of the Psalms with him. A legal battle followed, in which the High King of Ireland, Diarmait MacServal, decided that Columba's copy was to stay in Clonard. The dispute escalated into military battle, and, as a result, when the battle was over, Columba was banished from Ireland. He vowed to convert as many souls to Christ as there were soldiers who had lost their lives in the copyright battle. Columba sailed from the north coast of Ireland to the Irish-owned part of what we now call Scotland. He landed on other isles before settling on Iona, a place from which he could not see his beloved Ireland, knowing that if he had lived on an isle where he could see Ireland, he would be too tempted to return. On Iona, Columba founded what became his most famous monastery and mission center. It was from here, around a generation after Columba died, that Aidan was sent to Lindisfarne and became the apostle to the English. Many others, too, gained their training in Iona. Columba was well known for going away for long periods of time to pray and converse with angels, and many of these encounters were witnessed by other monks on Iona, who saw the angels with Columba. On one occasion, when he shut himself in a hut for a length of time, blinding light could be seen through the cracks in the door and through the keyhole. His face is reported to have shone when he had been with God, just as the face of Moses did. Well, Columba's prophetic visions were famous, and were not just about telling the future. On one occasion, he sat writing in his hut on Iona, when his countenance suddenly changed and he shouted, "Help! Help!" Two monks who were near the open door were alarmed and asked, "Why did you cry out?" Columba told them, "I have directed the angel of the Lord, who is just now standing among you, to go quickly and help one of the monks who has fallen from the top of the roof in the plain of the oak wood." Well, the monks were astonished. How wonderful beyond words! It is as swift as lightning. For the heavenly Spirit who flew from us when that man began to fall was there to support him in a twinkling of an eye, before his body reached the ground. How wonderful that help through angels can happen, through such stretches of land and sea which lie between. Later, they learned that a man had indeed fallen from that great height, but he had broken no bones and did not even feel a bruise. The Spirit of God was upon Columba greatly. He was a great prophet, teacher, leader, and miracle worker, as well as being known for seeing God in creation. Spend a few moments simply resting. Breathe gently and slowly. Become aware of the constant presence of God which envelops you and permeates you. Columba's prophetic ministry and angelic encounters came through his prolonged and regular practice of withdrawing from the busy life of the monastery and mission work to engage in contemplative prayer. How much time do you spend in contemplative prayer? This is not a speaking type of prayer, either audibly or internally, but a dwelling in the divine presence, a resting with the beloved, a prolonged immersion in the rivers of tranquility which flow from God into the whole universe and draw all things back to God. In what ways might you be able to deepen your time of stillness with God? How might it increase your ability to hear God's voice and encounter angels? Spend time with God now, dwelling upon these questions. May you, like Columba, seek to do good, even from the results of wrong. May you be so drawn into the presence of God that your face shines from His presence. May you be a great inspiration for others in their walk with God.